Alrighty, so this is one of those weird cases where Dokkan kind of makes me redo a video. Now, what I planned on coming on here and talking about was this specific Super Saiyan 2 Trunks and about why is he not on Global and all of these fun things, you know, what in the world is happening. This is a curious case, like I don't know what the hell they're doing over there at Akatsuki, but of course, like an hour after I recorded that video, I get the Global Twitter notification, first-hand information on UR Battle to Defend the Dignity of Mankind, Super Saiyan 2 Trunks future stats. So here he is, right? The ever so controversial banner unit that had global players losing their collective minds because they did not have him when Rosé came out. Now, I'm gonna be honest, you know, we might be calling this a global shaft, but low-key, I think this was a global W. Because if you were someone who summoned on Rosé's banner, that nonsense wasn't on the banner. You didn't have to worry about pulling him, right? So, looking at the banner, they decided to do extremely high value, like out of character value for a banner. And we had Trunks and Vegeta. We had Zamasu, LR Vegito Blue, and then Future Gohan, and then a couple other nonsense units that were featured. Not important. I think it was Int, Sword of Hope, and Tech Trunks, right? So what they did was they made this banner more valuable for global players to summon on because they did not have this Trunks. So what am I getting at, right? The title of this video, we're talking about the sync, right? And this is just another example of the shenanigans that we have with Global, where it just doesn't make sense why this guy didn't come out. And it was like, why was he not on the banner initially? And it's like, you can see his kit. The kit's not really important, right? But when we go into the data download, Asuna or Harry Turney put out a very good tweet explaining why he was not there. And if we go over here, we can see, since Global is getting the Trunks and people say he should have just come out with Rosé, it's probably the case he wasn't even created until now. His card ID is even after the Golden Week units, while Rose is before Beast. So, Rosé, I don't know why I keep saying Rose, but you can see right here, these are going to be the card IDs of each character. So if you don't know, each unit in the game has a specific ID. You can see here SSRs, all the different rarities have IDs. And you can see right here, this is the chronological order in which the unit IDs were created, I guess. And what's interesting is this does not have Broly and Gogeta on it. I'm not really sure why, to be honest with you. But if we look at this, either way, you can get the idea, right? Rosé, his battle ID comes out right here, and then Beast is like, so this is before February right here. And then you can see Trunks was created all the way in May, next to the LRs that came out during part 2 of Golden Week. So you can see right here, this is where Trunks is at and all of that fun stuff. And that is why he is not, he was not created or didn't come out with Rosé over on Global. And that just begs the question, like, why? Why didn't they create this character if they had intentions on doing a banner unit for that, right? So I already addressed that it's a global W because you didn't have to pull him on this banner if you decided to summon on it. So that was a W, but it just doesn't really make sense. So we're going to be getting into the point, right? Like, I know that was a bit of a long intro and I had to explain everything, but this just brings cause for concern to me for the sync because it just makes me think that it's like, if we can't even get the simple stuff right, like having a banner unit on a character, or having, like, you know, on a banner unit on a banner with a Dokkan Festival exclusive that you plan on giving a banner unit on the other version, what does that mean going forward, right? Now, this could, if you want to play devil's advocate, this could make things easier if everything is the same, but you never know, because Global seems that they're incapable of copy and pasting stuff from the JP social media, doing all of those other things, so we just have to keep that in mind, right? And that is where things have been kind of frustrating with this sync, where I have an image right here. I pulled up, this is the banner. This is the second one, where we have, I believe this was during the worldwide download stream. We have fun stuff like this, because obviously we're showing off the worldwide characters. I don't remember when this one was. This was probably some global producer thing, but either way, right? You guys are gonna get the point. We have unification of the JP and international versions, operation schedules, period to be determined. Now, I don't have the image new update announced today yet, and you have it right here. But what I don't have up right now is they put out the information that the sync was going to be coming in the summer of 2024, and we are almost to the summer of 2024, and specifically the image said around the summer of 2024. So that could mean earlier, that could mean later, so just keep that in mind. But the image said around the summer of 2024. So the synchronization of the schedules, I want to make sure that we all understand what the sync is, right? If you're somebody that's new and it's like, what is he talking about with this sync? The sync is going to be the merging, not the merging, but the versions running on the same schedule. Rather than, it's not going to become like one big Dokkan battle, right? It's not going to be JP global on the same server. That's not what this is, right? It's just going to be the JP version gets the same thing. If so, let's just say, for example, right? 10th anniversary, JP gets the banners at a certain time, Global gets them at the same exact time. It's not going to be this 6 months delay, 6 month or like 5.5 month delay between the two. Is going to be specifically at the same exact time. So when JP gets LR Super Vegito for part 1 of the anniversary in 2025, Global is going to be getting it on the same day. So that is what we have to keep in mind when we are talking about this. And now, like, the issue is they haven't been very open about it, and they haven't communicated the plans with the sync other than it's coming, guys. Like, that's all we know right now. I know it's a gacha game, stuff like that, but this is also a big game with a lot of people playing it, and a lot of people, especially the minority of players that watch the game on YouTube, that participate in the conversation on Twitter. We call that the vocal minority. The vocal minority has not been informed, and even then, like, to counterpoint the vocal minority, the news tab, where all players can access that and read it, is not giving us much either. So we really don't have much other than what they plan on doing, and they haven't really given us any specifics into what they plan on doing. So we have this right here. You can see there's nothing in this screen where it's like, this is our schedule for the year, right? Updates related to Awakening, we're already past this, right? The Dokkan Story UI improvements, we're already past this. The damage boosting skills, the attack defensive changing skills, we have this now. There's going to be more coming in June, so we could be seeing something different, but this was something like an example, enemy skill boost. This was something that was shown in the Boo Worldwide, or the Majin Buu Saga Red Zone. We saw specific mechanics like this. Super Boot took your health. You were modifying, or you were increasing Kid Boo's damage when you hit him, right? And then the team copying function, I guess we still need that, but I think that came out a little bit earlier. I'm pretty sure that's on JP. And then more will be coming, and then new quest, Dokkan story chapter release, we have that. Worldwide events, we have this. With Golden Week, we've already done that. And then all of the stuff in the summer with the team copying function, with the ally skill boost, the improved data download function, that'll be really good. The shop screen modification, if you want to spend money, there you go. And then the 9th anniversary, right? But where you see all this stuff, what is one thing that's missing, right? There is nothing on here of synchronization between versions, right? And then there's also an asterisk on the bottom, period and content of the schedule may change without notice. So right off the bat, the may change without notice, I get that. I guess that I understand that that's just fine print and they're just covering their asses, but like, it's just frustrating, right? Because there's nothing here with the sync that has shown us, like, we really have nothing at this point in terms of, other than we know it's coming in the summer, right? Like, I'll get comments on my YouTube videos asking, when is the sync? And I'll be like, listen, they said summer. The best bet would be worldwide because it's a shared celebration, but we can't tell right now. So, again, I did this video earlier. Like I said, this is my second take on the matter. Let me know down below what you guys think of this sync. So far, I think it's been kind of a frustrating experience because as someone who, you know, creates content and stuff like that, when the sync comes out, the anniversary at the same time, do you know how many more people are going to be watching Dokkan videos during the anniversary? Like, you know how excited I am for the sync and how badly I want them to get it right? And it's just like, I feel like everything that they've done has not been like, there's not really much positive that we can say about the way that Global Dokkan has been handling things. But again, they did give you a W, not giving you a garbage banner unit to summon on with the Rosé banner. So, Trunks, you will forever be tainted with controversy, no matter how good or bad you are. I thought it was kind of funny though, so like I said, let me know down below, what do you guys think of the sync? If you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, so you don't miss out on any of my Dokkan content. That's all I got for you in this one, and I'll see you all next time.